Hey, what's going on? This is L203 Ghetto Reactions, and I'm back with another reaction video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me on my Instagram at L203 Ghetto Reaction. And yeah, let's get into this video. This is the Blueface and his girl video. They're talking about their toxic relationship, which is very toxic. That shit is crazy. That's the craziest relationship I ever seen in my life. Really is, man. But let's see what they got to say.
No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world. It's your girl Gina Views.
Sharp in the
Y'all don't mind me over here.
ladies and gentlemen. We got to talk. Hey man, this one right here,
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
pretty much right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is first and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing
You
great.
okay? She was a
Having
little
a good day.
teary-eyed a little bit earlier. I was.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going
I
on?
just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant.
I'm just saying, like,
They're
what's
weird.
going on.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period, sweetie.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to help her out here, so you know, I don't think it was. Hey,
What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on?
Nothing. It could be like completely nothing in my eyes. So I got nothing to do with anybody. Okay, can we talk about something else?
seem-
Not my
you
tears.
seem nervous.
I'm not
Hey,
nervous.
we here for you.
Yeah, we
Yeah, but
We're
you're
here for you,
mean.
sweetie. For real, we are.
your
So just
demeanor,
speak
your
up for us. We, hey, however you feeling today, hopefully we can get that out.
You've dominated 2022. You gonna get your flowers today. We gotta
Oh, I
talk about it.
appreciate it.
You know.
Sure. I like your song too, Vibe.
Thank
I was like, I ain't even know that was her ass. I said, oh, look at her. She can
Right.
rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight and take off on shit. She actually get down on the music scale. How's that been for you, like transitioning from obviously like, you know, a no name, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like living regular life to just all this fame now and this, you know what I'm saying? This newfound stardom. How's it been for you? How's the transition been, Krishan?
I just give glory to God. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
Glory
just
to
like,
God, huh? God
yeah.
is good.
Gronk speaking.
Ronky baby, how does a FanDuel Super Bowl commercial sound?
Great. What do I got to do?
That's why I didn't say why you so sad.
I'm not saying that.
Cause they toxic as hell.
Crying. So I was like, damn,
Yeah, because
Just get
I just
emotional.
told you I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm
The TV.
pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did. I just know that you know a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying it's either.
Am I tripping?
Did
Am
you
I-
not hear me?
You
Did
mean
you hear me,
like
Gina?
she means like
Either that
your
or
period
this.
is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next
It's on
week,
the way.
next week gonna be mine.
Impression that it was going on right now. She was like,
Right.
or I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
when I
like it's
listened
Hello?
gonna
to that-
come.
She don't know yet. It's on the
Or,
way.
or
It's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
yeah.
What happened?
Well, congratulations if it doesn't come.
Oh God.
Congrats early.
You
Oh,
did
all right.
tweet a few days ago that
What
your
did I
wedding is
Okay.
gonna be in October. So you guys planning a wedding?
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the wedding.
peeped that. We played in the wedding.
Okay.
She crazy.
What was, what was that
She
about?
crazy, bro.
Don't do that.
What was
Okay.
that about, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Will Zeus be televising
All
it?
right.
What's going on? Is that
Get
the
married on Zeus?
is that the episode
right.
finale of Crazy in Love?
I'm getting married in October. That's what I
Hey,
said.
I don't mind coming,
What?
you know, being the pastor.
Huh?
And seeing y'all, huh? I said, I don't mind coming, you know, and being the pastor,
Oh,
you know,
Bastard.
and signing it off, man, on the dotted line for y'all, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing because at first, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I seen this, I was like, this got to be for play. This got to be because they made good money together. That's how I looked at it. Like, people like seeing y'all together.
Right.
People like seeing y'all interact, whether it's drama, whether it's just kicking it, whether it's just y'all two motherfuckers just sitting there and just looking at each other and not saying nothing.
Right.
People like seeing y'all together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know until like I seen
You
like,
hate
okay,
women's
they
spirit.
really do f- with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you last time, I was like, damn, I thought it was just a sham. I said, shit, I just making money. Get your bread.
Right.
But then I start seeing y'all really do love each other, and I see you even when
It's not about the money.
can't hear you, sweetie.
I said it's not about the money, but
Of course
I get it.
What is it about? What's keeping you guys together?
Love?
You think? Because I've been in this.
You think?
I fucked with people where maybe it's a traumatic bond that brought y'all together. Maybe it was something that happened that was very big that only y'all two understand. If that makes any sense. Traumatic bonds can bring people together too.
So like traumatically.
Like shit being fucked up. Yeah. You could have no, just having a fucked up situation, you having a fucked up situation, whether it don't have to be financially. You know what I'm saying? It can just be something mentally something going on that bonded y'all. And that's what I
Yeah, I can't line up.
Traumatic bond. Like it be some really bring people together.
Yeah,
Oh, when we fight each
I mean,
other?
I don't think it's traumatic. I think it's
Yeah, I don't think that either. Only if we fight each other.
it's not a traumatic bond. It's more of a I don't know. Like it's like an underground thing. Like when I met her, she was underground.
Right.
You know, so
Underground.
her getting
That was
to
a
this
good way to put it.
yeah, her getting to this point.
That was a good way to put
Nah,
it.
for sure.
Good way
Yeah,
to put
it was an
right.
underground relationship. So from starting with that, it's kind of like each day that we keep going, it's like
What do you mean by underground
a
relationship?
bond. Underground, as in like
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, I kept it on the low at the
no,
beginning.
not secret. More underground is kind of like undiscovered, you know,
I get shot.
unappreciated, disliked.
Come on, Tiny Face.
Not ideal to
Exactly.
everybody
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
See, that's your problem.
You would applaud.
Yeah.
So it started as that from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, all right, if
The
everybody
odds was always against y'all.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like if the odds is against us, obviously we're gonna have a natural bond just from being an underdog.
They
How do you
stay
feel about
fucked up.
the
You can tell she
Nicki and
fucked
Bobby
up.
or Ike and Tina comparison?
Allegedly, she might be, might not.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about their story, so I couldn't even tell you if it was similar or not. But from what I do know, we don't have like any drugs involved.
Right.
So where it's like
That's funny.
I'm feeding her anything to keep her going or anything, honestly.
So you say she's not chemically infused to you.
Yeah, no.
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
Why
So,
are you talking
but from
You
what
said
I,
you naturally
from
fried.
what I know,
Yeah.
the situation is kind of drug based, right? Whitney Houston, Ike and Tina.
Yo, get your over.
Well, that's why the comparison
Whitney
is so
Houston,
false
Bobby.
because it's kind of
We're
saying
so
that
much.
these are two crackheads and
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
out,
type thing.
loose.
Well, you don't look like no crackhead.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I'll
I mean,
be honest with you.
all we do is drink and smoke.
Y'all don't act like
it.
it.
Yeah,
I
no.
know.
I know some smokers.
I know some drug addicts. I was about to say I know some drug addicts. Y'all don't act like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. So I mean, but the comparison is, I can see the comparison. I guess it's an ideal couple that people don't really approve of or agree with. So I guess
People
we're
love
in that.
watching shit that they don't approve
Right, they
of,
love
right?
to keep
Love
tabs
that
on it
shit.
though.
They love it.
You actually just tweeted something about that.
They love to keep
Look,
tabs
she
on it.
lost. She don't know where she
For
at.
sure.
You just tweeted that
What
there
was
are
your tweet?
people
Can you quote it for us? What was your tweet?
I said, I love when I spot a motherfucker who said me and Rock doing the show is a bad idea, but they're watching full circle like every episode. They're reporting on it. They're promoting us.
Who have you spotted?
Academics, sure.
Let y'all do something good though. They ain't gonna talk about you.
No.
They don't
Yeah.
wanna talk about your bullshit.
They gonna
Yeah.
I think me and her, we, being in the media world today, like me and her have experienced that kind of like.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
like,
get dragged every time I speak well about you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
said,
But everybody like watching them.
Get dragged in that. It's still
yeah.
it brings in customers, so I see why people do it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they got to speak on the hottest topics at the time. So
My shit's been organic though. Bro. Like I didn't do it like to.
yeah,
I don't
because
like,
you keep the same personality. Like,
Yeah, like I didn't do it like for views because I know it's gonna be views.
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like that's for y'all too. Like
Right.
I don't think y'all do it for views. I don't think y'all
no,
do it really for any of that. I think y'all motherfuckers just crazy together. Y'all just love each other.
Yeah, we just have a lot of moments. That's all.
Yeah.
We have a lot of moments. And see, the thing about you is you kind of like stand on your initial idea of it. You know, other podcast interviewers, they'll dick ride you in the beginning and then turn around.
I don't want to sneak nobody.
Yeah,
I feel like that's sneaking a
exactly.
motherfucker.
So
like,
in the beginning, they'll be like, "Oh, this the hottest artist out. He's this man." Speaking specifically at academics right now. He'll suck my dick to this motherfucker come, and then later on fix his mouth after he sucked my dick, fix his mouth to be like, oh, this is not a good idea. He must not have this. He must not have
He's
that.
very, and I'm gonna say this, academics. You know, he's a very passive aggressive type dude because he's done that to me,
He
or
always-
he's done that
he
to
a
like he's done that to
weirdo.
the no jumper crew.
But he always eat his words later
Yeah,
on.
like he
because
was
he's
like,
not-
I fuck with Sharp and I fuck with the whole crew, but then 2 minutes later he'd be like, I put my foot on all their chests.
yeah, like,
bro, what is you talking
like,
about?
right, man. Like, it sounds
Bro, like
crazy.
I call that passive aggressive.
Right.
Like you acting like you cool, nigga, but you really not
Yeah,
cool. You
yeah.
really don't fuck with what we doing.
You waiting
know
for
what
your
I'm
moment.
saying? And you waiting for your moment, you know? But I get it though. Everybody got a job.
Sure.
Everybody got a job, man. I guess his is to be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Like, nigga, like, what are you saying? You're saying it without trying to say it.
Right.
You know?
So
But I
the
get it.
people want to know. We all just watched episode 4 of Crazy in Love. Can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
Do we really get
it wasn't even that deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
Touch what surface?
you know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like
There you go.
in her best. Some days she has
Now
days
you
where
just know. Don't
she's-
even touch the surface.
she's
when you
easily
talking for
triggered.
me.
Do you hear me talking?
Yeah,
Yes
come
or
on.
no? You want me to embarrass you or not?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me?
'Cause
That's
when I'm
weird.
talking, you shouldn't be.
That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
So what had happened, Blue?
Thank you.
What do you mean? What happened?
So yeah, so she was having one of them days where, you know, it's like an easy fuse lit. And I was kind of, when we pulled up to the house, there was some white dude sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to like trying to like kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What
This
are
and
you
this and that.
talking about? I
So
thought
I'm
you were
like-
talking about me, and then I called you a bitch. I
Yeah,
said,
we gotta
why
say,
you
we
being
gotta,
a bitch?
we gotta say what led up to
And
that
then
though.
you
We can't
straight
just say that.
fired off.
Why you
and
say that to your
did
man,
what I
though?
did.
Thank you.
That's your
Yeah,
man.
let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like,
Okay, my man called me a bitch, so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why are you being a bitch?
But that's still your man.
He gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man. At the
That's
end of the
weird. If
day.
he called me a bitch,
Why
you're a
you
bitch
hit him?
too. You're a
If he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a bitch
weird,
too.
if
You're a bitch
listen,
too.
if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
See, that's
weird,
You're a
that-
bitch
cool.
too.
Can't
But
get
if
through
he's
there,
Like,
weird,
what?
but if
Can't
he's
get through
weird,
there.
why be
Don't
with
call
him?
me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You can't get through there.
Don't
Oh,
call me a
sweetie.
bitch if you don't want to be a bitch
You don't
too.
think that demasculate your man some?
You
When
don't
tell
think
him-
that? You don't
think that
think?
make him feel
My
loved?
nigga, are you listening?
I'm
You're just
listening.
talking for one person.
I'm listening.
You're not. You're talking
You're
for
talking
one
for
person.
one person. You're not
How?
listening because you're not even letting him talk.
Yeah,
You're
let
just
me do my
saying the
good
little
job.
man
You're
shit.
not
I can't.
having-
This is how it always sparks up.
But it's not a thing.
She's not too good
If
at letting
you're
people
like
talk
calling
and
me a
then
bitch too,
responding. She kind of
he
just
could
like,
say it's a double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain
Fuck
yourself.
that double
selfish.
standard.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and then every time he felt like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call you a
you, you
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel
you.
like if
if
I
I
can't
feel like
disrespect
if
you,
I feel
then
like I
don't
can't
You're
call you
always
a
playing
bitch,
with her. You ask her.
she's easily.
I
easily
watch it. You
triggered, bro.
always say he play. You be like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that
all right,
weird
cool, yeah,
say
okay.
that, I
And if I
watch your
say a
shit.
bitch, he can say, okay, cool. Like if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back, straight up.
shit? What happened?
He don't feel that way, so we.
That's
fought.
that new age relationship shit.
Like, what?
Did you learn anything?
That's that new age relationship shit. Even for a man to call his girl a bitch, you're dishonoring her. The man shouldn't be calling his female a bitch neither.
Because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at
Nah,
it.
she's very
If you're
So-
called a bitch by a
self-centered, very
nigga,
I should be able to call you.
and I can be able to call you a bitch back, but just
But I
because it's a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're.
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
we heard that.
Oh,
Don't
let's
talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard shit.
Do you let them talk?
I'm done
I
with
always
that.
say this.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch
the-
and you make it common,
The perception is just different, just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking
sure,
at
I
it.
see like the aggressive.
You
That's why
are.
people is looking at
I
it,
mean,
you're just instantly
you are,
seen as the
from what I see.
respectful one because of what people see
You think
doing.
that I'm the
Yeah,
disrespectful?
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
We can all
This is
attest
your
to that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her her real answer.
you,
Yes.
we tricked you today. This is really an
Disrespectful.
intervention. Welcome.
That day, you called me a bitch for
Well,
no
what
reason.
can y'all tell us what
You
happened?
got active. You
let's
got active, and I got active back.
Let's stay on that day. Let's stay on that day.
Like,
Let's
what
not
are you
go
talking about?
back and forth. So yeah, that day, like I said,
I'm about to let you.
I'm playing with the white dude. I'm playing with the white dude,
Come on,
whatever.
bitch.
And I guess
What?
she felt some type of way about, I don't know, about him. So she's like, man, leave him alone.
It's not even
you acting
that.
like a
He
bitch
keeps
ass
saying
nigga.
him.
I said, what?
Whatever what he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying,
It was a
you said it,
miscommunication.
yeah, like he like,
Definitely not.
it had to be
Definitely not.
because I was
Cat.
like, oh yeah, you a
Bruh.
bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. Ooh, wham. Like,
Cat.
what are you talking about?
Rock, have you ever
I remember.
have you ever had a sober day?
Shut the fuck up, yes.
No, don't
you
tell me
one
to
of them
shut the
niggas that's
fuck up. Hey, I'll
disrespectful,
listen
and
to
you're
me.
not
I'm
even.
being very
You're not
cool.
talking to me. You're not talking to
No,
me.
I'm
You're not
being
talking
very
to me.
cool,
You're
but
not
you
talking
come
to
in
me.
disrespectful. That's
You're
your
not
fucking
really talking
problem.
to me. You're
Yup.
not talking to me. You're not really
You
talking to
wouldn't have
me.
did half of
You're not
that
really
shit.
talking to me.
That's on
You're not
Jesus
really
Christ.
talking
You
to
wouldn't have
me.
did that shit.
You're not
Yeah.
What happened?
You wouldn't have did none of that shit.
You're not really talking to me.
You
It's
wouldn't have
cool.
did none
So
of that.
Blueface was talking to
That liquor
somebody
ain't no
else.
good.
You're not really talking to me. I
That
can
liquor
drink
ain't no
liquor.
good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do
All right,
whatever
it
the
makes you
fuck I want,
toxic.
bro.
Well,
What?
let's finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 over my body. Like,
So
boy, you
what?
talking?
And
You
you
talking about
still
all that
toxic.
weird shit? Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You can
nobody's
have 100,000
Hey,
on
but
your body.
if I feel the way I
If
feel,
you're
I feel the
toxic,
way
you're
I
toxic.
feel, nigga. If I feel disrespected,
You're
I feel
toxic.
disrespected.
That's your
You feel
man.
disrespected. You feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's my man.
Not just
Okay,
a nigga
cool.
off the street.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Do you do something?
What are you
to get
talking
that?
about?
Do you do something?
Nigga,
It's that is she no. I would stop it right there. I would stop it right there. It ain't nothing that she can do that would label you to call her a bitch, to call any female the B word. That so my question to you is what could she do that would be okay for you as a man to call her the B word? Nothing a woman can do. If you can call it's like to me it's like slapping a chick. If I have to put my hands on you, I'ma leave you. If I have to call you out your name, if you aggravate me that much for me to call you the B word, I gotta leave you. Cause I'm not being with no female dog or woman I can look at and be that comfortable with calling her the B word.
and I can't say it back without a
justified. You saying it to be justified?
When he call me a bitch, okay, cool. When I call him a bitch, it's a fight.
That shit ain't justified.
Straight up.
Know how to talk to your man.
Don't do that, woman.
It's not a woman
Know how to
shit,
talk
bro.
to
She
your
know
man.
what's going on, nigga. If you,
I understand that.
We're politicking.
No, that bro, you a woman calling your man bro, and the dude calling his girl bro.
Wait, look.
So if I can understand that part, call me a bitch and we're gonna fight because I called you a bitch.
You just can't listen to nobody.
I understand if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch back. However, you're still responsible for your response to that. And I don't think hitting him with glass was the correct response.
You hit him with glass?
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, this what
My
happened.
hand is cut up.
So this what happened.
And I can't use my good
So
hand.
you gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe? What do we ready to say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm about to be painted as the bad picture, that's cool. But if we, how?
Let's finish the story and then respond.
I'm really cool with
You're not even telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm?
Let's just not even talk about it if I ain't hit you first.
All right. So
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of way.
Oh, all right. Did I hit you
So
first?
she said, "You acting like
Did
a
I hit
bitch."
you first?
I said, "Damn,
Okay,
why you
then.
doing
I
that?"
hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from weeks prior. She had to cut herself. I knew that was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, "Hey, watch your mouth." And I squeezed her in. And she just turned up instantly. Oh no, whoopie whoop wham, whoopie whoop wham. And so she started coming on to me. And so yeah, that's how that happened. So as she coming on to me, I'm like, deflecting, obviously wrestling with her.
Next. You want to go to the next
So
one?
once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass cup in her hand. I kid you not. I locked the fucking sliding door. I'm like, all right, she finna come do some fried shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cup. I locked the door on her. She like, open the door. I'm like, come on, I'm a crip. I ain't finna like.
Walk out and get it.
No, I opened the door.
Pass
Boom.
me that cup over there, sir.
Open the door. Boom. She start coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like, hold on.
No, I just
She don't need nothing. She good. She good. Don't baby
I'm
her.
just trying to
That's
make
gonna
sure
make it
she
worse.
good.
What
Hey,
do you mean,
I can
baby?
handle
Don't
it,
give her
bro.
too much
What do
attention.
you
It's gonna
mean,
make it worse.
baby?
So look,
He know his girl.
Why you doing that? I'm not against you right now. Stop being like that. We just not talk about this fucking stupid ass. I'm cool.
now you're being like
How? Because
overly
he.
obnoxious.
Because you're
It
trying to say
doesn't
I
matter.
started
It
it.
doesn't
Like,
matter.
nigga, like I hit you first. I didn't hit you first. Don't say that. Didn't hit you first.
Means more than what somebody did first was second. Their response is for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what just throws you off the fucking
Did you hear them what they say though?
Did I say hit you first?
It's not even that.
Did
Did
I
you
say
hear
you
what
hit me
they
first?
said though?
Fuck what they said.
Yeah,
They
fuck
wasn't there.
about
We're
who hit
talking
who
to
You're
first.
worried
them.
about what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get the story straight.
Okay.
Instead of going, what you said is what
Fuck
they
what they
said.
said. Fuck what they said.
He
I'm
right
like,
though.
if they
He
said
absolutely right.
If we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
because we're interviewing with them and you was agreeing with the same niggas we saying fuck what they saying. What you saying? You just said fuck them. How? I'm not making no sense.
So she came back with a cup.
Came back with the cup. I'm like, I know she's not finna do this. Open the door. Start acting like she's finna hit me with the cup. I'm like, bro, you hit me with this cup, like it's gonna go up. Like, don't do that. So I kind of like turned to the side and I did the cup right at my head. Boom! It went up.
I wanna speak to you.
It's not even. Why we gotta?
I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about that. Can I speak?
Let's talk about some money.
Give me 2 seconds. I
We're
used to
talking
look
about
at
a
women
cup
like this. They
and
used
how I
to
went
be
to
able
his
to beat
head.
us emotionally. Now they want to try to fight us physically. You can't beat us physically. But y'all knew what y'all could do was beat us emotionally. Y'all knew how to hit us where it really hurt.
Mhm.
Women don't even do that no more. It's immediately external. Bow, I want to hurt you physically.
Sharp, look,
But you
this
can
what
hurt
it
us
is.
really
Sharp,
mentally
this
and
what it is.
emotionally. But they don't. It's like women have lost that.
Sharp, this what it is. It's that equality shit. This how you see how they agree. Oh, if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch too.
Then
How-
take what comes with
How
that.
is that so? If you have a
Right.
vagina and I have a
We
penis,
were taught to take off on
Jalen,
people that
speak
call us
up.
bitches, right?
they're not.
They're not.
Their
If a
friends can
nigga
call
call
them
you a
hey
bitch, you
bitch,
can't
what's
say bitch
up?
back.
But the word bad
Bitch,
is
what
right.
if I call you a bitch?
It's a flawed double standard. That's just what it
But
is.
there's
It's just a
plenty-
flawed
but
double
But
standard.
listen, Gina, there's plenty of those that work in favor of you guys, right?
Yes.
Such as dealing with women, such as hitting a man,
Yeah.
such as.
No, I don't agree with hitting a nigga. I don't
but
play with
I'm
domestic
saying,
violence.
regardless, if you hit me or if he hit me, it's gonna be looked at as like a joke. If I hit her, people are gonna really feel like.
Well,
You're the aggressor. You're the abuser.
So I've said before that I have an issue.
Hold on, Gina. Just like you said, it's a flawed. You guys have way more of those in y'all favor.
Yeah.
So why you can't take one?
I done took a laundry bag full of
One flaw, double standard.
I took a laundry bag full of bitches. That's
I mean, he right.
understand what she's saying.
He broke that down though.
I just don't agree with what happened, but I understand what she's trying to say. Do I agree with her calling you a bitch? No.
I get what she's saying too. But in closing of that,
Not like that, but I don't agree.
In closing of that, we were taught that when you get called a bitch,
This is the thing. If we continue the pattern with a guy, at some point we got to be the person to say, let's stop it.
Lay down. You gotta be
I
submissive.
know your mama taught you that. Like, hey,
Yeah,
well, if you
like-
call somebody a bitch, you just got to be prepared for what comes after that. People taught me that shit. Straight up, you call a grown ass man, a grown ass man a bitch.
When it come after that, we call you.
Sharp,
By the
listen.
time I get to call that nigga a bitch, I'm already done.
Hold on, Gina and Sharp. So this day that we fought with this cup, she called me a bitch first. Ask her about what made her call me that.
Because I felt like crazy. Like whatever you
How
said,
so? What I said?
I don't really remember.
Just tell him, don't play with me, my nigga.
She don't
You
remember.
can tell him like that. Like, don't play with me before we really get into it.
Don't play with me. I'm finna trick.
Hey, I can feel that.
We're talking and shit, and then the way you talking is like weird. Like you just disrespecting me. So I'm like, yo, why you being a bitch? She's like, oh yeah. And I'm like,
But you just, but wait, hold on. But you just said, if I call you a bitch, you should be able to call me one back, right? Is that don't think for a woman right now. Hold on.
See, you can't get it. I mean, clean across nothing.
$200 instantly, just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me.
Question, yes.
Okay, so if I don't call you a bitch first and you call me one first,
That's wrong.
He can say, "Hey, it's cool when you say
you just
you're
said,
my
how is it
bitch.
wrong?
It's cool when you say you're my bitch, but when you be like, bitch, chill out."
He ready to
Whoa.
he call me a
But is it
bitch.
cool when he say you my bitch?
She basically saying you shouldn't have got mad at it.
Are you cool?
Yeah.
Why
Rock,
not?
are you cool with him
Why did you get mad?
saying my bitch?
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't call you a bitch.
Why not? Why shouldn't have I got mad at it if I didn't call
That's
you a
just a
bitch?
whole trip.
You would call me a bitch any other time.
We're not talking about any other time though.
I'm saying, when you're mad, when it's your time and you feel like you want to feel, you say bitch. I felt like
So
when
you
I
were
wanted
mad?
to feel,
You were mad?
and what I wanted to say, and I was upset with you, I called you a bitch.
So why did you hit him with the cut?
What?
Why did you hit him with the cut?
What do you mean? Why did I hit him with a cup?
That's
Yeah,
how
why you
thinking
with
about
the-
it because
the
you ain't
fuck?
got the truth on you. That's why you repeated it.
Yeah.
You think I don't know?
Yeah.
You a hell of a babysitter, bro.
Yeah.
You good as hell. Whoa.
I'm telling you, see,
Why
look,
you do that, baby?
that type of shit.
I'm listening.
Couple drinks after that, you gonna be like, you're not even gonna think about it.
No, because you had repeated, you was like this. Why did I hit him with a cup? I thought you was gonna come off because such and such, such and such.
I'm saying something so
You said your hand was fucked up. You said your hand was injured. That's very violent. Just re-injure your
Hit
hand
him with a cup. What's up?
So let's get violent.
Rock.
Let's get
I
violent.
thought you loved him.
I love him, but if you want to get
What if
violent,
one day you actually hurt him and he's not here with us no more?
She don't get
Rock, can I ask you a
That's
question?
not cool. That's
You want to get violent?
bad,
Let's
bruh.
get violent.
Can I ask you a question? So
bad.
the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're bad.
I'm saying the
I
mentality.
said
It
you're
is.
bad.
It's very bad and toxic.
No, but are you supposed to say
Very
that?
bad and
You prove,
toxic.
man, bitch? You don't have to prove everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
I don't
prove.
want to prove shit.
You did by hitting him with a cup.
I have a right to express myself, nigga.
With a cup getting hit? That's expressive. Good lord.
That's crazy.
I can only imagine.
He ain't lying though. When he said the magic word, man, you're a hell of a babysitter.
It's to the point where it's like you have to contest that. You feel me? Like not a
So you got stomped on.
not a stranger. I'm saying it's to the point where it's like as a man, you're gonna feel like you have to go there. The walk off, mic drop. Tell you it's bad.
He laughing. He get a kick out of that shit cause he young now.
All right, so tell it straight up. Don't be like.
Let's tell it straight up, or let's get to the next subject.
Can we get?
Well, I just need
Let's
to be
get
a little
straight.
bit more
Which
respectful.
one?
Yeah, we
Because
just
I'm
want-
trying to
that's
really
all
be
we- that's
respectful.
all anybody wants,
He
respect.
like squaring up like
Y'all
my nigga,
playing.
like what's
Right.
happening? Like,
Because I
nigga,
can.
I take off on you.
Because I can. I'm not.
telling you,
Because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Don't talk
I
at
can
me.
feel
Talk
your.
to me.
Okay, look.
Why the fuck
I can feel
Didn't I
your
tell you I fucked
energy.
with you when you
I
first
can
walked
feel.
in?
Yeah, but
I said
I
that,
can
right?
feel your energy.
I meant
I
that.
can feel
I
your
don't lie,
energy.
but I don't lie.
What you're doing,
Ask
you're
questions.
trying to respect him because he's a man, and I get it.
Fuck you, and I
Okay,
respect
yeah,
you,
you
and
fuck
woman.
with him.
I still respect
Cool,
you.
cool. But if you can hear me out, if you can hear me out,
I am, but you're just like,
if you
fuck
can
out
hear
of
me
here,
out,
my nigga.
She just disrespectful,
go ahead. What do you want to say?
in my opinion.
That shit just changed the whole
I'm
mode.
not even just trying to disrespect you. Just
Nobody
hear me out.
disrespect you one time in
So
here.
what is it?
What is it?
The fuck?
The cups. We're talking about the cups and
It's the
getting.
Hennessy.
We're getting.
It's not Hennessy. I'm talking.
But I'm saying, listen,
I would love for her to just be on
Right.
that
So
thing. I start sipping some rose
Fuck
and
champagne.
things.
Fuck
I know you want to be on that.
Nigga, we
nobody
here.
disrespect me.
Rocky,
Why
nobody
you want to disrespect me?
That's
I'm not
something else.
disrespecting.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm coming. How you coming? Let's go.
But he's not coming like that,
You
though.
done got up. You done did all
Yeah,
types of
Nobody's
extra
coming
shit.
like that.
No, we're keeping all this.
You the only person coming like
all
that.
right. I have a
Look, she moving shit around, all that shit.
I have a question, Rock.
What? I mean, not what, but yes. No, because I'm defensive right now. You know,
You don't have to be defensive. We
It's that Henny, man.
15 minutes ago, we was worried about your
everything. We're talking about like glass cup going through your head. You trying to say? You trying to say?
You want to act like you give
She fucked
you
up.
I always gave a fuck. You trying to say, and you trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody set me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself. You saying what you're saying. You saying, okay, I disrespected you. Wooty wooty wham. I had no reason to disrespect you?
Yeah.
How?
What was the reason?
What do you mean?
If anybody disrespects
Whatever you said.
listen.
Look,
But
You can't even say what he said.
whatever you
if
said
somebody
triggered
disrespect
me.
me, I can tell you exactly what they
Exactly.
said. What they said
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
like, what happened, bitch? Like, all right, if I feel disrespect, I'm like, and I say what I say. Like, all right, you been a bitch. He didn't take it like how I said it. He like, oh, you call me a bitch? Yeah, what you mean? You call me a bitch all the time when you feel like I'm a bitch, you feel like I'm a bitch, so you gonna say it. So why can't I say you a bitch? Cause I feel like you a bitch, like straight up.
You feel like it hurts your feelings when you say it.
So if a nigga play with you
Right.
and you feel like a bitch,
was hurt.
and I say you a bitch, and then I'm like, okay, you always tell me when I'm a bitch. Why can't I tell you when you're a bitch? Okay, that's weird.
Listen,
That's crazy. That shit is crazy. They crazy.
You need to remember word for word. I don't, bro. Because the one thing about me, one thing about trauma, I like to no. I'm not Trump. One thing about trauma, one thing about shit that play with me, I want to forget. What do you mean? I don't.
Right, that's what I asked earlier. I got detoured.
Are you kidding?
Blueface know what he doing.
Situation we're talking about. You're trying to like change the subject and play with me because I'm drunk. I'm not drunk.
You said we don't think
I'm
you're
lit,
drunk.
nigga.
We don't
I'm
think
lit.
you're drunk.
What's
we
up?
got your back.
The fuck?
Why are you acting like we're your enemies here?
I'm not. I'm trying to talk to y'all, and y'all not letting me talk. Y'all trying to talk for me,
But
like
talk to us
straight
like
up.
we fam. I was hella cool. We was
And then
hella
you're
cool
laughing.
20 minutes
Hold
ago.
on. Wait. Express
What?
yourself.
Let me drink.
This shit, wow.
Rock, do you ever so I'm not against you. I'm here with you. I'm listening.
Nobody here.
But I am. And trying to get a joke. What you
I ain't
saying?
against you. I might be against certain situations.
Stop playing with me.
Listen, I might be against certain
situations,
but I'm not against her per se.
What are you playing for? What you playing for?
Yeah, she bad. In my opinion, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
What do you mean? Do it by myself. Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying.
No, because you're being weird.
Listen to what I'm saying.
They're talking to me. Am I supposed to just be quiet?
That's crazy.
If you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet.
I'd be dealing with a female like
if you want
Listen,
me to be quiet, I'll be
when
quiet.
I talk short, my bitch gonna shut the fuck up.
Man, that's weird, bro. Like, when I say shut the fuck up.
Usually when I talk, I'm used to a bitch shutting the fuck up. Listen to what I'm saying, dissecting it, and then picking her part of
her truth.
Exactly.
I feel it.
This one right here, she just
stop saying this one right here. Talk to me. Look at me. I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you. Stop playing with me.
That's some drunk shit.
I love you.
That's some drunk shit.
Talking is short and you try to like isolate me from that conversation. I love you. I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about? What you talking as fuck about? I'll be that bitch. You said any other
Wow.
like what?
Wow.
Cool, and I'll be quiet. I'll be cool.
She lit.
Like I'll be cool. Like,
be quiet. Why you still talking?
Because I'm talking to you, man.
What are you talking about?
Because Daddy, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. How I feel.
So let's bring things
out of your head like that.
Rock, I have a question for you.
We're trying to get some questions here, sweetie. For real.
This is crazy.
Look like myself.
Rock, I have a question for you.
The fuck? They asking hard questions that nobody never asks, and this is how I'm answering them. Straight up. If you don't want to be with me in these answers, then stay up.
She said her asking some hard ass questions. We're trying here, baby, but
well, I have another hard question.
Hello.
Why not?
Supposed to be in here on the dresser. I mean on my thing. I didn't put them. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
He about to sit back down.
It always end like that. Every interview they have.
Hey, Psych. I got security here. I'm gonna call. Hey, Psych, can you please help me get some help with that, please?
Wow, get out of here. That's that Hennessy, man.
Yeah, hey, please. Jay, fix her. Gotta get the security quick. Get the security quick.
He said get the security quick. See, Blueface know what he did. He know what he doing, man. He know what's gonna make views. He know what he doing. That nigga said, get security. Get security. Hurry up.
We know you came with him, sweetie. Right now, it's just time to isolate that a little bit. Josh, everything under control? Everything good? We're fine.
Is the mics going to pick that up, or can we? Are the mics going to pick that up, or can we finish?
We keep, hey, we keeping this all good.
No, you good, Blue. Sit down.
Blue, you come sit down. We got you. We're here for you. We're waiting on you. Yeah, we ain't cutting nothing. We'll just turn that one off, please. Yeah, please turn that one off right there. I don't talk for you, remember? I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you. She gonna learn the hard way, George. One day. She actually got a good dude in her life. Cause I don't speak. I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you. Right. That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
cut, like, bro, close the blinds, bro. Close the blinds. Bro, take her outside. But they can. Yeah, hey, who please?
They like take her out, Eddie B.
Please. Pick her up by her ankle. Can you please help, please? Tone, can you please help assess the situation, please? I'm gonna show you. You're okay. No, you're out. You're gone, bro. There ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman. That like people trying to just be respectful.
He'll give a fuck.
But we ain't gonna let you know because you're not catching no cases. You're not doing any of that. That's not what we have you here for. And I'm proud of you for sitting back and really just taking care of your business. She'll be at home later on. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation. But right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just
get that bag.
She off that Hennessy.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk like. All that's gonna do is add fuel to the fucking fire.
Oh.
Josh, or whatever it is, me and you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good? That's gonna be broke. Well, Gina, where's the neighborhood? I don't know why you agree.
Wow. Are you kidding me, man? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We rolling. We still going. If I go making out with a girl, we rolling. It's all right. Making out with a girl is gonna be two different headlines, right? Yeah. So how you call me a bitch? I call you a bitch. The same thing.
Well, that's why I said that she was trying to justify it. I didn't say I agree. I said I understand.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She don't say it like no prissy ass woman. Like
you know me. You know how I get down.
No, she be like bitch ass nigga. What you on? Like it comes off like a man.
Yeah, yeah. So unattractive.
It's too high powered. That's high powered, bro. For what? You feel me? You living good. You get money. We doing a thing. We together. She's out there yelling. We got a show. We got. I don't post no bitch in my green. Gina. Do you think that and I'm asking
Blueface, you know me, you know how I move, you know I don't get down like that.
Blue,
So
you've been in this shit for a long time. I'm gonna ask you a real question right now. You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really believe? Because she's got this fame now. Do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Right.
So I don't want to see her demise be.
Of course you don't.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then
That's
everybody can
understandable.
deal with now.
I see you helping the fuck out of her.
It's gonna
You
be.
ain't lying.
Gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I met her. You know, the show I throw, all the women be damaged clearly. But I don't know. She just.
do you think this relationship is crippling your career?
I don't know. I mean, if you see me as a rapper, yeah, you'll see that. But I'm the type of person like I just want to be the best at things, right? So if I start to rap, once I become the best at it, I'm gonna either fall in love with being the best at it, or I'm gonna fall out of love with the whole shit. And rap is something I just fell out of. Once I became best top 10, I'm in this person's top 50 best rappers of all time.
Is that all you wanted?
This
Was
and that.
just to be on top and be like, all right, fuck it. You probably drive for goals. You're like, once I reach that goal, it's not fun no more.
Exactly.
It's not fun no more. Now you're looking for something to feed that need again.
Exactly. So I'm that type of person. I'm like,
I'm like that too.
From the ground up type of person. Like, so once I'm at the top of my game at this sport, usually I'm gonna switch lanes. Like, okay, like, let me try this, because it's like, I don't know. I don't like being put in a box. When I die, I don't want it to say Blueface the rapper died.
And that's it.
Right.
You feel me? I want to say Blueface the executive producer, the rapper, the business owner, the family. You know, I want it to be like a big deal. Like, so I don't know. I feel like this day and age, everybody trying to put me in the rapper box. You know, and it's like, I'm so far past. Gina, you watched me start a whole fucking bullshit show on OnlyFans.
The show not bullshit though.
It's not bullshit, but I'm saying you watched.
Yeah.
To him, he feels like he was just starting trying something.
But you've done so much, and I feel like people are not giving you credit for a lot of things that you've accomplished.
That's what I'm saying.
If you like, Tatiana was charted high as hell.
That shit crazy.
It's crazy because they'll put people who've never charted top 10.
Yeah.
In my lane, this person has not even one of the same accolades. We can't even go like view for view. Like, I don't know. That's what I don't like about rap though. Rap is like so temporary. Like, the moment is so temporary, and that's why like when I became the best at it, I was kind of like, man, fuck this shit. Like this shit is like, it's kind of like gangbanging. Like, enough to people. Like,
right. Well, it seems like you took on this newfound. You producing, because I didn't know that you produced all that. Like you stood behind like your own show. You didn't just have the white man come in. No offense to white people, love them to death, but we all know they kind of
the easy way.
That's the easy way. They come in,
give me the money, and then I'll put my name on it.
We'll run everything. But for you, as a black man, Church, to stand behind your look at me for real. For you to stand behind your own shit like no, this is my vision. Homie, I commend you for that shit. Because not a lot of niggas will step up for it. They would just go sign on the dotted line and just let it
5 seasons in though, like not
and
like
your own, bro, and you're only getting better.
And then at the same time, it's kind of like that's how I found her. So it's kind of like a.
You know, that's why I didn't want to turn up with her, because I felt like we gave her roses.
She's not worth turning up.
But we gave her
Yo, why they get crazy?
I'm like, okay, I see this isn't no shit.
But he knows she's a problem. That's the thing. But you got to give it to him for rock. But you got to give it to him for rocking with her, because she is a problem, especially with that drinking. But he the same way. He just probably didn't drink as much as she drunk just now. But he turned up too. But she just reckless, man.
Y'all got a little bit of seniority, a little bit of notoriety that comes behind it because of who you are and you know the status you hold.
Right.
When I was watching that episode, the last episode 4 with when your head was busted open, you looked like you were just over the situation. Like you looked like it just like that was your wits end and was fucked up. I don't know if I just got super emotional because I have a similar situation with my sister, but it was just like in my mind I'm like, she hit him with glass that could have went. You could have died.
Yeah, that could have went left. That could have went left bad.
Yes.
That could have went left real bad.
Fear that one day it might go too far.
I'm looking at it I'm looking at it from more. I'm looking at it from
Yeah,
a more
no,
logical
it's
perspective.
detrimental.
He could have fucking went blind.
Well,
It's like
even
I
how he
killed
was
him.
saying, he was like, "I'm tired," and you wanted to go to sleep. If you
Yeah.
had a concussion, you know, like it would have been. There's so many
Yeah, he
different
could have
ways
fell.
that
You're right. He
it
could have fell
went
asleep
that
and
it just
not
make
woke
me
up.
feel like one day this shit gonna go too far, and y'all
Right.
got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's detrimental. It's traumatizing, but me, I'm dope for this shit for real.
I ain't like
It's
seeing you cornered though like that, homie. Like they don't know you really from the West Coast.
No,
my
but
nigga.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
feel that shit. Like when they all tried to corner you on when you went to go
Yeah.
meet up with
The
the
family.
father and the family and everybody just kind of. You're a very chill and quiet.
yeah,
talking
no, that's
dude.
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
didn't understand the turn up on you. I'm like, why y'all turning?
Yeah,
up?
he was real laid back and patient with them. You was way patient with them.
Up on you because you was by yourself and you don't come like you normally do with 20, 30 motherfuckers with you. You feel like they just felt like they caught you slipping kind of and thought they could take they could catch you slipping.
Home base type of thing.
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even think it was that. Honestly, I think it was the females that were there that
Turning
really
amping the situation.
because the men they was like, I'm not gonna say they was cool with me, but they kind of
going off the woman's energy. They going
yeah,
off
you know the one
women's
that.
energy.
Well, but how did you feel when you watched it back and you saw her brother whispering to the daddy ear?
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good
and
question.
then
It's
he walked
crazy
up and did what he
because
did.
I wanted to know that.
we didn't see none of that. You feel me? So as me being in that moment, all I'm doing is talking. I'm not seeing
You
what.
see what's in front of you.
Yeah, I just see who I'm talking to and the closest people to them. I don't see the elbows and this and that. So her brother had came out here and like we was fucking with him, helping him out, but we didn't see this episode yet. So we didn't know he had so much to do with what happened because all we know was at the bowling alley he was cool. So once the episode dropped, everything got weird. Her brother was here, and then now I'm looking at him like, hold on, like that was kind of strange. Like you let on God to your dad, you let that happen on Geo.
He should have got off on you.
Yeah, like
my mama,
he should have took
yeah,
that first,
for
and then
sure.
Dad should have followed up, and then
Because that cast can't be an excuse because he squared up
yeah, no,
after you took off on the daddy. I mean, after the daddy hit you, he squared up.
yeah, no, he
left the daddy leave.
yeah,
For
no.
sure, for sure.
I'm her daddy now.
All I
What he
can,
said.
oh yeah, all I can
say that afterwards had to.
I'm her daddy
Bleeder,
now.
nah.
What he tweeted.
Hey, to hear that as a daddy though, if I was like hurt, like, cause I'm a dad, like I have a child. So if I hear a nigga like a nigga just like nigga, he just cold clocked me. I'm leaking like a Puerto Rican. I ain't got no type of Spanish in my blood, homie, but I know I'm leaking. I'm fucked up. And the last word I hear you say to me is, nigga, yeah, I'm a daddy now. What? That just like
You ain't lying.
Like, what do I ever say to her? I'm supposed to be her protector, nigga. I did none of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's choosing the nigga right now over me. Like, that killed my soul.
I feel like me and you are like in a lot of different ways.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like I feel like if we was her dad in that situation, we wouldn't have let no woman or no junior like
I wouldn't have gotten the big stuff.
We wouldn't have let our son like, you know, I don't know. I feel like me being a dad, I feel like I would have hollered at me on like a way different level. Like
right.
You know, I've been there before, so I get it, but this is my daughter at the same time. You if you do it one more time, like you feel me, I would have gave it like that.
Well,
but Blue, don't you think that they are, and like no disrespect to her family, but you don't feel like they are the reason why she is the way she is? Because even in that moment, they was telling you right or wrong.
Yeah,
she's right.
Yeah, and for instance, you see the way she acts, it's kind of like they definitely like handicapped her.
Well, a family's gonna tell your people that's like you, Gina. Like if, like, let's just say even with your family, like if there's an altercation with you, even if you're wrong, nigga, you're right. We'll deal with that shit later, right? Like that's how you want your family to deal with you. Like if
I personally wasn't raised like
wrong later. No, I'm just saying, I'll tell you you're wrong later. I'll tell you was all the way out of pocket. But when we're in the mix and something's going on, I can't sit there and be like, well, what really happened? Whose side am I on?
That was so premeditated to me.
That's what I was about to say. But at the same time, they had a lot of time to reflect and think about the decision they wanted to make that day.
Yeah.
And I'm not a hypocrite. I've been put in that position, right?
Right.
Before I was famous one time, or like when I was.
We get ready to pause, but I promise I'll be back.
You should do something. Now my big brother's in jail. I'm the younger brother.
Promise I'll be back.
My mom has hit me with this, like, do something, right?